says the treasure should be... Here it is, Millie! We found it!
Are you sure this is it? It looks a bit greenish, don't you think?
Greenish or not, let's take it in. The treasure of Hollis Bibble.
Why is it out in the open? Don't you think he would bury it?
Why would he? It's not like they carry around shovels.
You're right. I never thought about it that way.
We're gonna be famous around the world. When people bring up pirates and a treasure, they're gonna mention the name West Virginia Jones.
And Millie.
Oh yeah, you too. This is it, inside this box.
Well, you take the first look. You're the leader anyways.
No, Millie. Ladies first.
Behold, the treasure. Oh, haha, very funny.
What's so funny?
What is this?
There's no real treasure in here. Where's the gold? Where's the diamonds? Where are all the rubies?
Well, there is a chicken, a rubber chicken, a foam glove.
Oh no, Millie, this isn't the treasure of Captain Hollis Bibble. It is the treasure of Dribble Dabble.
Dribble Dabble?
The king of clowns. What a fool I was!
Take it easy, Jones. It isn't easy to admit when you pursued the wrong treasure. The important thing is that you get back on the right track and set out pursuit of real treasure.
I guess you're right, Millie. We're not the first people to find fool's gold, but we'll find the real thing. Come on, let's keep going.
Yeah. Good evening, mates. I trust you've had a fine couple of weeks. I've heard that you've had the opportunity to experience and enjoy Sparks Studios last week. I'm sure it was a jolly good time, but it's time to continue our quest for the greatest treasure of all. So here's what you need to know. In the mid-1800s, the territory of the United States slowly moved westward. Through wars and through purchases from other countries, the U.S. government expanded its size from the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific. But while the nation grew in size geographically, most of the population stayed in the east, preferring the comfort of established towns and cities to the wild, untamed west. But then something happened. People in the east learned that there was gold out west. Suddenly, people found courage to travel to the hostile, unmapped terrain and settle on new places. So towns like Deadwood, South Dakota sprang up all over the West with fortune hunters and prospectors seeking gold in the hills. Searching for gold turned out to be a lot harder than those gold-loving dreamers anticipated. Not only did you have to deal with wild animals and hostile Native American tribes who did not like intruders in their land, and desperados who would rob you blind, you had to know the difference between real gold and fool's gold. Fool's gold looks an awful lot like the real thing. Kind of like this. But, unlike gold, it's practically worthless. Many prospector worked his fingers to the bone, digging up what he thought was gold, only to find out that his labor had all been in vain. He didn't find gold. He found nothing. So when it comes to seeking treasure in our time, Jesus showed us that what the world considers to be the gold standard is anything but. The world wants us to believe that gold means being number one. But God's definition of treasure is something very different. So, my friends, take a few minutes to read Luke chapter 22, verses 19 through 27, and I'm confident you'll see what I mean.